And we are live. We are live. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful day. Get up, love yourself, look in the mirror and say, you know what? I have this. I can do this. Understand that life is a beautiful thing. It's only a bad thing if you make it. Stay positive, stay right. Dear God, we ask you to watch over us, keep us safe, make us strong, and keep us going on. In your name we pray, amen. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hello, hello, hello. Made in the 215. This shirt still got wrinkled on it. But it's made in the 215, as you can see. We're here on a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning. Having great conversation. I hope everybody's doing good. There's always something going on here. The house phone ringing. My dad's screaming for me. Hold on one second. Cool. Celia, hope you're having a great day. Rabbits, hope BB from VA, hope you're having a great day. As you can see, today is to-do list Tuesday. And a lot of people say, well, why? Why do you need a to-do list? Let me tell you something. This little thing, this paper and a pen has helped me so much, allegedly. So I want to talk about that today. And I want to talk about not just fitness, anything in your life and why it's so important. When you set out to do things in life, usually you record. Hey, Michelle, you usually record, right? What you're doing or what your plan is, or if you have a plan to do something, it's usually written down. It's not even just so you can remember everything. Oh, thank you so much, allegedly. You didn't have to do that. That's awesome. Thank you so much. God bless, man. That's really cool, man. That's really I never ask for money on here, man. I really never do. It's a beautiful thing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But even with fitness, they were talking about that. Johnny Mac said yesterday, he was like, yeah, I started because he's losing weight. He's doing his thing. And I think a regimen is what really is in question here. I think if you don't have a regimen when you're trying to do things in life, whether you're trying to do fitness, you're trying to get things done in your house, trying to get things done in your life, regiment. And writing things down, I believe, helps make it a little easier because you can actually, once you write something down, you can scratch it off as you finish it. Um, most people don't understand that it's not the regiment thing and the writing thing down the to-do list is really a good thing. And I'm going to tell you why, because, if you have to make sure that your tasks are written down, right, then that's a good thing because when they're all in one place, you're not going to forget too much, right? And by prioritizing your tasks, you know, you can plan the order sometimes, how you do them. You can tell what needs to be done. Then you get your immediate attention and what you can leave until later. So you have priority. You have your first thing that you write down. Okay, I have to get up and go to the gym. Boom. I did that. Check it off. I have to watch my diet. Boom. Check it off. I have to clean up. Boom. Check it off. I have to do the wash. Boom. Check it off. Feed the kids. Feed the dog. Whatever it is, it's a checklist rather than trying to overwhelm your brain and try to remember everything that you have to do. I think it's a beautiful thing. I really do. I think that most of the shows I see, everybody's, my show yesterday was canceled because I played a song on there, which I understand, but they took the whole damn song down. So to me, it's like this, right? For me in my life, every time I haven't used a to-do list or I haven't regimented something, I find out things don't get done as well. When you have a list and you're looking at it, and you're like, oh, I didn't do that today. All right, I'll do that tomorrow. That's what it becomes becomes procrastination instead of a to-do list. So if you itemize everything you have to do, boom, 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 do one thing at a time, check it off. Because if you don't, it's not going to go too great. Trust me when I tell you. Kingston, top of the morning, man. S.C. Johnson, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you again, allegedly, man. That's really beautiful donating like that. I really appreciate that. And let me say, I've been working on, speaking of to-do list, I've been already getting ready for September. I don't know when or how, but we're gonna roll out that the Make the Wish is gonna start. I'm gonna do it actually early this year. I want to get out in front of it. So I don't know if it's gonna be the exact end of August or the beginning of September. But what it's going to do is we're going to help these kids again. We're going to help these kids get some toys and get some things that they need while they're sitting in them units. And they don't know what's going to happen. Not every kid's going to, have a bad outcome, but there's a lot of kids there that need that help. And if you guys remember, with all your help, because it wasn't just me and a to-do list, I had a to-do list. We were able to do this. Some beautiful things. Hold on. Can't yell at me because I'm not. We were able to do this, if you remember. And this is the Make the Wish. We raised, well, this was the first year, man, until, I had haters disrespecting me. But that was about almost what? We raised, what, $1,700 for those kids? That was the first time. And then I had all these clowns, And if you really understand things, come on, BB from VA. You're one of my favorites, but you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. This is awesome, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to build this channel. I'm growing every week, man. I'm up to 21.7 something. And my goal for this channel is to get more equipment. I need different cameras, microphone. For what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to really boot this channel to really just push the positive message and get all the naysayers out, because a lot of these people think that you can't do what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is, I know it sounds cliche every day. It's the same thing, or it's the same positive message. People get tired of it. But remember this, that's the friggin' problem, because people don't say that every day. People get stuck in the damn bushes, and people are scared to come up here and be yourself and be a positive force, man. Everything has to be, yelling at somebody, screaming at somebody, putting somebody down, or making yourself feel like you're better than somebody. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a crock of shit. I've been around 51 years, man, and I don't like bullies. I don't like bitchs, and that doesn't mean for women. I'm talking about men. I don't like women that, take advantage of men and abuse them, but hey, that's life. I just don't like bad, nasty people, man, because at the end of the day, you're only doing that because you were hurt. So stop with that crap, man. And when you have good people that come in here and see what I'm trying to do and the mission that I'm trying to accomplish is really, man, it's just beautiful. And you have people donating, and I'm just grateful, man. I'll never forget anything that you guys have done for me, supported me, stood by me. People laugh and make fun. Look at Cody's up there trying to be a happy dude. He's trying to be positive. Of course, you get a lot of flack, but that makes me go harder, because I understand what life's about. You can be that son of a gun all your life, but sooner or later, once you become that son of a B, it's over for you. It really is. It's over for you. And for me, that's why I believe that the to-do list is a great thing, man. Not even just I can't believe that I didn't even have Vixie and Kingston as a moderator. That is ridiculous. And Michelle, you definitely deserve it too. So I hope I just straightened you guys out right there. Yeah, it is. It's great. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, it does feel good to help. It does. It's never been about money for me, man. Like when I did what I do, all the traveling, getting the toys, getting the donations, and bringing it up there, I have a rapport with the Make the Wish now. And matter of fact, it's almost like a friggin' to-do list. The thing that I don't understand what people do though, why? Every time when you write something down, I believe it becomes a little bit easier. Here we go. Hold on. Over here. Oh, there goes my State Farm insurance card. I don't know where it's at. I must have tucked it in the other file. That's another reason too, not just writing things down. Get organized, because that's what I've been trying to do. And it's pretty hard. Let me stop. No, but really, Vixie, I hope you're having a beautiful day. That beach that you were on looks so friggin' beautiful, man. And let me talk to the camera for a minute. So people in here, give me 1 second, because I want to talk to the haters for a minute. I want to talk to all you haters, man. I have to address the haters, but I'm not going to say anything. I know you weren't Vixie, but listen, Vixie, let me tell you something about Vixie. That girl is one of my day ones too, when you think of the controversy and how she stood by me. Not only did Vixie stand by me too, she's one of the ones that reached out to me, made sure I was good, man, called me. When I was accused of stuff I didn't do, she was right there. I'll never forget that. And Vixie, when I see you with your dude and you're on that beach, and I dig his little beard thing, I'm just so happy, man. Like, this is what I'm talking about. I'm not one of them guys. When I see people doing good and I see people like Vixie's on the beach with her dude, I'm so friggin' elated, because that's what life's about. You're enjoying life. You're doing shit, man. You found a guy. You guess you guys are friends, whatever. It's your business. But you guys come together and you do things together and you love each other, man. To me, that's a to-do list too. To-do list. I have to treat my man right. We have to go on a trip. I'm sure every time you go out, you write shit down. See, once you write something and it's a visualization, and you get to see it, whether you accomplish it or not, you have a memory to say, wait a minute, I have to do this. I didn't do that. Whether you did it or you didn't, you're going to know if you feel good or bad, but it's going to help you get things done. But Vixie's living her life, man, and I'm so proud of her. I really am, and I'm happy for her. I'm not one of them guys, man. I know you don't, bro. You don't care about the moderator. Now, come on, man. How come? I know this is wrong. Wait a second, guys. Hold on. Why is that not? Why didn't that go through from the last time? Anyway, I've been trying to give Sessa a wrench forever, man. I don't know what the hell's going on. I'm telling you. Yeah, this weekend, bro. I got to call the nurse today. I got to have her come over here for a little bit Saturday. Yeah, you guys are great, man. And for all who's just coming in here, if you want to know, I have allegedly donated $50 super sticker and BB from VA, $19 super sticker. And I don't get donations on this channel, and it means a lot. I'm not mad because I don't do this for that. But it's good to know that you guys understand what I'm trying to do here. You got look, let's do this, man. I mean, item to-do list. Let's make another to-do list. I'll do it right now. Here's my to-do list, okay? We're all on social media. Check 1. We all like to go in certain chats. Check 2. We all have been up against bullies and hatred. Check 3. We finally found the right people to be around on YouTube. Check 4. We understand that these people that harass us and the bullies are trying to make us go so they can have it all. Check 5. I mean, this is what it's about. Anything you do in life, a to-do list will definitely help you. I'm serious. Anything. You go to the grocery store, what do you remember everything you need? I can do that sometimes, and most of the times you need a list. Your uncle plays too, in? That's what's up. Yeah, Cecil, we're going to have some fun this weekend. Johnny Mac. I seen you, Johnny, and that picture, you and your wife, man. You guys, see, that's another thing. I got to say this every day so people can know. I don't give a frig if you like Johnny Mac or not, but Johnny Mac got out of all that shit a long time now. He's been doing his own thing, doing his paranormal, including his family, being with his wife. To me, that's a to-do list. Here you go. Here goes Johnny list. I'm on YouTube. Check. I'm around idiots. Check. I got to be a different person. Check. I got to be with my wife more. Check. Me and my wife have a great relationship. Been together since we were kids. Check. Me and my wife are going to do paranormal. Check. I'm not going back to the idiots. Check. Time for me to be a better person. Check. You get the drift. It's not just, anything in your life, man. An itemized list can help you do anything, man. It really can. Rehabilitated behavior. God bless, man. That's a great person right there. Really. He's always been good to me. Where's Todd J at this morning? I always look for his inspirational words. I know a lot of people were you know what, allegedly? That's a great friggin' question. I'll tell you what I want to do different this year. And I don't know if you guys can help me out. Maybe somebody could reach out and give me some info. Being that losing my mother. It's still fresh. It's only 2 months. All right. Losing my mother and having my father, sick as he is, and those two being seniors. I would like to maybe find out if I could do something for senior homes too, eventually. If you guys know anything about that, because I'm sure that a crocheted blanket would go good there. Lance, what's up, my brother? I hope you're having a great day, brother, man. Johnny's Mr. Edited right now. There's another to-do list. I did a video. I need the location. I got to bring out the thing. Boom, man. I got to edit. That's, everything is a list, man. Whether you write it down or not, everything is a to-do list. We always have to do something. Like Sessa had to redo his truck, his ice cream truck. You go out there, you see these beautiful decals from 1970 something. They look new. I mean, that's what life's about. The ones who don't do an itemization list, and the people who don't write things down, usually the ones who are dazed and confused, the people who mess up. Fitness, to-do list. Grocery store, to-do list. Just your everyday household things that you do, a to-do list, because you need to get things done, man. And I think it's a great thing. I think we all should he said a beach party at Cessus. Yeah. As long as you have hot peppers, bro, I'm in. Kingston said send me location. Kingston, I sent you the link, bro. Now, guys, I have to do this every time this gentleman comes in here. I have to stop and remember our veterans. Mr. Busby, God bless you, man. And thank you for showing up to this show. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Thank you for your service. It's a beautiful man. Oh, well, let's do that. I would love, listen, you guys help me out, whatever we could do. If anybody wants to reach out to me and let me know what we can do for the elderly, there's a nursing home right down the street. My father was in a few of them. And I would love, look, this is what, let me get a little angry right now, but not angry. This is what this shit's about. Look, I did a beautiful show yesterday. Because I ran that video on the show, they blocked my video. Okay? Now, what are they doing? They have a to-do list too. Everybody who sits back, AI generated, whatever. Okay, check videos. They have that algorithm with a word that changes. Everything is regimented list. When you have trauma in your life and you go through things, we get away from that, man. We think we'll do it. We procrastinate. We become lazy. We'll finish it next week. We'll do this. We'll do that. No, write stuff down, man. And this lighting in here is crazy. Write stuff down and get it done. See? There's a perfect testimony. Thank you, Kingston. I said Kingston. Kingston, I sent you the link, though. You know you have it. So I don't know if you're busy, whatever. I'm still here. Yeah, Lisa Ann, what's up with the hurricane? Are you good? Do you want to come up and tell the people that you're good? Thank you, S.C. Johnson. Because I'm going to tell you something. When I went to the cemetery that day, man, let me tell you something. I didn't just feel for me and mine. When you looked at that cemetery and I seen all these beautiful people and all these flags and so much love, then you got to say to yourself, well, we love each other when it's death time. Everybody's around looking and sticking together. Why can't we be that way when we're all still here? You know, a lot of people call it giving flowers. I don't know why. Maybe we need to do a to-do list on our loved ones and remember that they are important. And I just want to say again, man, allegedly BB from VA, that means a lot who donate to this channel. And the money's not going to go anywhere but to the right thing. To be honest, well, if everything goes right, it's not that I need I do need a camera, something that I can start. I need two cameras at a time, and I need like a different microphone or something because I'm just working off a laptop. But I really have plans. That's what I'm working on now. I have a to-do list on how I want the show to go and grow, and the things I want to do to give you guys the best outcome of on a podcast. Lisa Ann's always here. Even when she's in the bushes, I hear from her. Kingston said, I'll be grabbing the link. Johnny is kicking ass with that damn. Matter of fact, I don't know what he did last night. See? There you go. There's another to-do list. He had to drop his son off at daycare. He had to get his coffee. I'm sure he's making a freaking bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel or something. That's a sandwich. Do you have power on, Lisa Ann? Is everything okay? Good, good. Everything's fine. See, that's the good thing. Yeah, you know what's crazy? But we're doing something really nuts for my mom. Me and my sister were talking about it the other day. We had the headstone that we ordered is ordered from Africa. The stone, just the granite, the marble, whatever you call it. The stone's beautiful. Wait till you see this stone. It's like this. It's like a wave up top. But we're going to actually have a party at the cemetery when the stone comes in. We're going to invite all my cousins, you know, whoever wants to come. I'm actually supposed to be in Canada in September. My little cousin's getting married, but I'm not going to be able to go. I can't. You know how hard it is just to get the cesses for one day. But I need that day. I need to get out, man. That's Kingston. I needed you here for a reason, bro.
What up, big dog?
I just want you to elaborate to the people in all honesty, because you transformed your life from where you were to now, and you're doing great. And being a young guy, not just for old people, how imperative is it a to-do list? And I'm not just saying, oh, I got to go to the bank, I got to do this, but to itemize shit. Do you think that really helps people? Don't you think, like to organize and get shit done?
Yeah, nah, me personally, well, I'm at the point now where since I've been doing that for a
I have the
good bit.
same window in my house.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, go ahead.
what was I gonna say? I mean, when I was really going through a tough time and procrastinating like that, I would, like I said, go to bed and put that to-do list together. So as soon as I woke up, I wouldn't hang around on my couch for a little bit, let my mind get the best of me. It's like, in order for me to do well, I gotta like have a routine schedule. When I'm doing one thing, I gotta already know what I'm gonna be doing next, because idle time is just not good for me.
Oh yeah. And
Uh,
I like to say too, a guy like Anthony Sessa, who you guys, all you clowns, made, these other content creators, they try to talk about him or whatever. Let me tell you what he did and why a list worked for him. He went away, he changed his life. He could tell that story maybe one day. It's not for me to tell, but he itemized the list too and said, when I get home, this is what I'm going to do. And he did everything he said he was going to do, man. Didn't go back to jail. Very successful. He was
hell yeah.
successful before, legitimate successful. He made a list to work his ass off, take care of his family, be there for his family. And he's got a lot on his plate, man. But I believe that here's another guy, proof of a list that really works. Now, I'm not saying you got to literally write things down. I'm saying you have to get something to where you can visualize what needs to get done and know how to get it done. If you
Yeah.
know how to get it done, if not, maybe you can see something written down rather than procrastinate. Say to yourself, well, let me see how the internet, you can just type in, see how somebody else did it. I
Yep.
think it's imperative, man. I think you need it. I really do.
Oh
Look at
hell
this,
yeah.
bro. Did you see this? We got beautiful donations over here. Look at this.
I know that's real solid.
I mean, that's unbelievable, man. That's like,
That's
because I don't
awesome.
get, I never ask for money, only for
Yeah,
the
no, for
kids.
sure. I never hear you ask for it, because that's
No,
not
and
really
look,
what you're up here for either.
no, and that's $70 that whenever I spend it, I will show you what I spend it on. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they need receipts, bro.
Yes, and there you go. That is, man, that is unbelievable. Hold on, I got to read this first, then I'm gonna read
Yep.
allegedly. PB from BA Rad one ahead family pair. Yeah, they do, man. My mom was the matriarch, man, and it changes a lot. Allegedly, you're so right. The last thing on your list every day should be thankful, and that's what I'm saying. It's not a to-do list just on everything you have to get done. You got to say, "I love you" to your kids. I love you to your parents. I love you to your loved one, to your partner. Do all that, man. Stay in the game because when people are gone and they're not in your life, there's no to-do list. Then you're making it to. Then you're making a what I should did, what I should have done list. You know what I mean? I love that name, King Stone. I love that name. That's great, bro.
I can't hear. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Yo, give
Matt,
me one
sorry
sec.
for your
Go in,
loss,
come in.
Amanda. Well, that's what I'm doing here. We have no, we can't. We're actually doing Christmas Eve here this year. We're gonna have a big gathering. I don't know what's gonna happen. My father, you guys know his condition. Every day is a telltale tale of how bad he is, or I don't know what's gonna happen. But you know what? I'm blessed. I've had him a long time, and I just keep moving. You could agree with that too, right, brother?
My bad. I missed the last 2 minutes. I had a phone call and then I had to come out and go back in.
No, you're cool. When you like when your father passed, not to bring it up, God
No,
rest
you're
his
cool.
soul. Do you see a
Thanks, man.
shift in with the family too? Like you see a little bit like less relative sometimes, or you know what I mean? You ever notice like my mom, like people came and they still call, but they come for the first week of the funeral and then it like dissipates, man. And I understand life goes on. Thank you
Yeah,
so much, Celia.
I mean, as
Lisa
far
Ann,
as
did you see this? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, bro.
No, I just want Lisa Ann to know that BB from VA gave us $19 and allegedly donated $50 super sticker. Man, that's like, You guys don't know, man. Like I don't ask for this shit. It just means a lot. But go ahead, bro. I think that for me, right?
Yeah.
Like when you do the program or people go into look, not even just recovery. When you go into a new job, you got to go for orientation, right? What do you have to bring? A pad and a pen because you have to write things down. If you go to school, you go to college, grade school, you have to write things down and then take tests later to prepare yourself. The same thing in life, man. I believe that if people would implement a to-do list in your life, I'm not saying I've always have, but every time I have, it seemed like it just made my life a little bit easier, man.
Yeah. If
For real.
I,
Trevor.
I kind of got to the point to where I don't really need to write things down. I just kind of do my normal routine and schedule. But if I have like an off day or two and I'm not getting shit done, I'll go back to writing a little bit of a list down and then like actually crossing it off and actually highlighting it. It's kind of like a high,
BB from VA, let me talk to you for this because I didn't know you were going to write this. I don't talk to you other than here. She's a sweetheart, man. I really do. When I go to the water, that's for her. But I have the same thing. I have a brother that lives a mile away. He was here the other day. He's been here once or twice since my mom passed. And before then, look, I don't want to get into that because that's my brother and, whatever. But we always have that. Some people feel like they can't handle it. They can't do it. Or some people have siblings they're pieces of shit. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I know what it's like to have a brother living a mile and a half and he doesn't, come around.
Yeah,
And
he
a
lives
lot
a
of it,
mile away, but it feels like he lives a million miles away,
yeah, but a lot of that is pent up guilt, man. Like, people who realize that maybe they weren't there and they understand or they see like, well, we're at the end. What can I do? I'm here for what? Like I'm here. No, you're here to see your father. Like, come see him. You never know. But it is some people just don't do it. So BB from V, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Yeah, keep fighting there, BB.
Yeah, BB, she's good people, man. She's a tough one, and she's it's good to see that, man. Hold on, what's this? Oh yeah, that's awesome. So anyway, today I was thinking, and I said, man, I actually how I came up with the title. I was writing shit down for tomorrow. And I'm like, you know what? This is something to talk about because I don't know how many people do or don't. But I wanted to read this to you, Kingston, now that you're here, if you don't mind. Okay. So this is from scholars who say that their wording is what is the power of a to-do list? And it says, the first one is to make task management is made easier by a to-do list because they provide people a clear, structured perspective of what needs to be done, allowing them to prioritize their activities, monitor their progress, and prevent forgetting. That's like the main. That's the main reason why. I guess the scholars say it's important. But now, if you look to the psychologists, the people who study the brain, they say the psychology behind it is lists help us to recognize accomplishments. And some people gain a sense of satisfaction and motivation by crossing off. And that's what I wanted to talk to. If you can get yourself a to-do list, and once you start knocking things off, that will definitely increase motivation. That will definitely get you to a point where you're going to say,
1,000%. That's what I was just saying. It's almost like a natural high because you're just getting it done, rolling. It's that's right though. It's like reiterating a form of just what you said, accomplishment. And for people who are down on themselves, or I don't know, even the way I kind of, I guess, feel, those are all little wins that keep tallying up.
Yeah, BB for your son. God bless. And that's what I'm saying. Like, She's funny though, BVA. One time she was in there and said something about like being older in her hips or something. She's just since day one has been so cool with me. All these people and you guys, the thing is, you don't realize what the people that come in here in this chat don't realize is number one, we got all the trolls gone, but number two, like you guys are sharing a part of your life. You guys are helping every time you write something down on this, you know, feed and this little comments, people are able to take something from that and help maybe apply it to their life or maybe say to themselves, wait, man, I didn't try that. Let me try this. That's what this is about. Good people. So when you look at me and people say, yo, Code, we appreciate what you're doing, man. You're being a positive force. I couldn't do this shit without you guys, man. You guys, are right there with me. So don't forget that. Man, if I get one more of these political things on my phone. But so what do you got going on today, bro? What's your to-do list today?
That's a good question. I dropped my son off at camp. Usually I drop him off at 8:30, but I didn't drop him off till like 5 of 9 today. That's kind of why I was running a little bit late on hopping on here and stuff.
Now they don't. Their camp's not like they have a camp out here at the Y, bro. My son hated it. I had to rip him out of there when he was a kid.
Yeah.
The bus, right? They have this old bus, no air conditioning in it, right? This old white bus with the windows. These kids, man, to be outside at the Y all day, right? Outside.
Right, I know.
Like thing. And then they take them from there, and then they take them to this place where they go, this other place, a pool. They would shuttle them on the bus. These kids would be dying, man.
Oh, I know.
Not figuratively, literally, not literally, figuratively. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know. I told my son, like, dude, you're gonna be outside for 7+ hours today. Make sure you take some breaks, hang around in the shade. Go 50% today. He goes to like a Jewish community center, but he's outside all day because they got like 10, 12 acres there. But the actual inside facility is super nice, which is surprised they don't spend more time in there.
There's a lot of good ones up here. Like there's a certain part of Philly West Philly, where it's predominantly Jewish. They really, man, from the synagogue to my old doctor, he wanted me to come by there one day. So I went by one day, he wasn't there. And man, they were doing so much for these kids. Like, it was a synagogue and they had so many, like they had a library in there, they had education, they had, stuff to do with kids to learn. I'm a big fan of the Jewish community, and I stand with the Jewish people. And I'll tell you why. Not only because Jesus was a Jew, and that's my faith. Teach it to me, man. I'm not pushing on nobody. Do what you want. But when you look at a small country like Israel, that's the size of New Jersey, and has been surrounded by all that hate, they've won every war. They never lost, man. They're still standing. I'm not saying the war's good, bad. I feel bad for all the people innocent getting hurt. But everything that the Jewish people have been through is rough, man. And I stand with them. And not because of anything other than I know the history. I know the struggle. I don't look at it and say, oh, they're rich. They run this. They run that. No, we know that, I think they had everything stripped from them. So to me, that's my perspective, my opinion. I don't care what people do. If you believe it, you don't. That's your business. But I'm always going to speak on what I believe here, and I'll probably get blocked for saying that too right now. But when I see, this is what I like to say, and this makes it political, maybe not, but for all you people out there that do the protest and you throw stuff at the Jewish people and you stand there and they hold that other flag up. This is people who, man, I gotta watch what I say. How can I say this with watching? All right, let me say this: LGBTQ. God bless you. I'm with you. But when you stand in front of a podium and you say, we stand with this certain state, and you know that if you ever went there, because for what you believe in, you would be on earth because that's the way they believe. They don't believe in that stuff. And to me, it's like, I don't understand why that we can't just agree to disagree, man. Everything doesn't have to be a hate storm. If you don't like something, don't like them. If you're into something, be into it. But never knock another man or woman for what they believe, man, because at the end of the day, nobody should influence you on your thought. If it's good, yeah. If it's bad, no. Although a lot of people are influenced. You should always stand on what you believe, no matter what. stand tall. Like, think of all the Christians and other people and Muslims and people who are prosecuted and condemned for what they believe, but they never stopped believing in what they believed. And, you know, I believe in it, bro, and I stand with the Jewish people, and if people don't like that.
Yeah, my
Oh,
son
yeah,
goes to
I like
school in the
that.
next town over, Woodbridge. It's like a pretty heavily, Jewish community. He has like an extra 5 or so holidays off a year, and you don't even really know why. Ugh. Shit. What's good, everybody? Hollywood probably had to take a phone call. Lisa Ann, if you're still on here, did you get affected by the storm? I didn't really see too much on it, even though I think it was in like the Galveston area, but Texas is like huge. Hope everybody made all right out there. Who's got some jokes? Drop some jokes in the comments. Got any comedians on here?
My bad. That was my dad screaming for me. Let me see. I got a joke. Nah. Let me see.
I know, isn't it crazy? Like the few things that like you feel you need to find better words for to describe what you're talking about, but then there's other things on YouTube that like are just mind blowing, and you could talk about it. And
I like this one right here. I wanted to get back to this. She says, Amanda says, I know people keep saying parasocial relationships, but think about back in the day when people were pen pals and just the same thing. That's the truth, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Even with the internet, the phone, we've taken away from just that whole little concept of writing things down or reading a paper. Now everything is Google. Type a word in, man, and there you go. Remember before it was you had to look through encyclopedia if you wanted to find something out.
remember, you'd be sitting like watching, or you'd be hanging out with a few friends, and then you would like bring up a movie, and
Stay cool.
Nobody could remember the movie name, but you would sit there for 45 minutes, like trying to think. Now you could just boop, 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 and find out in 5 seconds, which is cool.
No, I've heard of that. That's Masonic. That's strong. That does blend. You know, to be honest, the Christian people and the Jewish people, the only thing that really separates them is the fact that Jewish people don't believe that Christ came yet, and Christians believe he was already here. So, but if you look at
oh wow, they feel like he is gonna come in like the future or something.
I do. I believe he's coming back again. I mean, that's my
for
faith.
sure. Yeah, I was thinking about kind of what you said. That's nuts.
Yeah, well, that's what they believe. Christians and Catholics, we believe that he was here and he's going to come back and he's going to save the earth. But you know, Jewish people don't believe that. They believe that he didn't come yet. The Messiah hasn't come yet. We believe he was here and left. But
I need to get more educated on my beliefs and like kind of what I was, brought up. Like, obviously I'm Irish Catholic or Catholic and stuff, and was confirmed, but I've never like given the Bible a chance to read. I've never really researched.
Man, you know what?
Questions that
Look,
I have.
I'm not saying I'm perfect, but let me just show you one thing if I can, if you're not going to get offended. This is just one thing, man. This is an old book. This King James. It's not a Catholic book, but I want to read you something. Hold on. I think it's right here. Man, I need glasses.
I got to try to find like a Christ for Dummies book or something,
Here goes Matt. Look at this one. This is for all you bully punk mother humpers on. I can't really say that while I'm reading the book, but I have to say it. Yeah, you're right, Sessa. The bullying, all the bullying on here and all the drama going at the families took the fun out of here. But you know what? Like Justin Timberlake, he said he's bringing sexy back. We're bringing fun back. But check this out, Kingston. In Matthew 5, right? chapter 5, verse 44, it says, "But I say unto you, love your enemies." Hold on. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which desperately use you and persecute you. This is the whole, turn the other cheek thing. And what that does is, it's not the turn the other cheek thing, the whole, whatever you want to concept that analogy, it wasn't so people smack you and smack me again. It's just what I did here. When you come out and put your life out there, and then you come out there and you disarm your enemy, when you pray for them and don't give them anything, and you let them know, I'm here to stay, nothing you can do can affect me, I'm not going to give you any attention, I'm not going to say your name, you disarm them, man. And it really there's so many great stories in the book, bro. Revelations is unbelievable. It explains a lot. So you never did it, so I'll just tell you this. There's let me see. I think in the Old Testament, there's 1, 2, 3. Man, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 28. There's like 40 some books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I forget what I'm trying to say.
I
But
might
there's
be
so
wrong.
many.
Oh, God.
There's so many different, like there's a lot of books in the New Testament, there's books in the Old Testament. As Catholics, I'm not supposed to even look at that book. I'm supposed to look at the Catholic book, which the only difference between Catholics and Christians is Catholics believe in saints that wear a cross on their chain, and Christians don't do that. And what did he say over here?
I might be getting this wrong, but I could have sworn I heard something along the lines of like some big company
Yeah,
or
me
something
too, Michelle.
bought
Go ahead.
bought like the rights or something like that to like one of the older Bibles, and they want to like reword stuff, and they want to maybe I
Well,
shouldn't.
the
Might be
thing is
wrong.
with the Bible, it was translated so many times. People took that little, like the book of Enoch was taken out of there, and that's a crazy book, man. But you never answered that.
I got to find out a way to start naturally focusing better, because I want to learn and I want to read and research, but I have such a hard time sitting still and reading things. I've never read a book in my life.
That's the truth too, though, man. What he's saying. Look, you never answer nonsense. It lowers your IQ. You never answer a liar because you know he's not gonna ever tell the truth, facts. This is why, and that's the truth. Like, they've lied on him so much, he don't even care, bro. He does the same thing every day, man. Takes care of his family, goes to work, handles his business, and
Salute. That's what's up.
Orthodox and Coptic fan. Okay, yeah, that's truth. Orthodox is a strong religion anyway, man. Greek Orthodox, Catholic Orthodox, any Orthodox is like the main, Orthodox Jews, the Hasidic Jews, man. Those people, they live by a certain thing, man. Those kids go to school at a young age. They got to learn the Torah, scripture. I have a friend of mine who she actually can read Yiddish. She could go back and forth with that, man. But look, it all comes down to this. Like, if you want to do something in life, how are you going to get it done? You got to write shit down, man, and figure out like your attack plan. Either way, a pen and a paper. Because look, this is what's taking over. I was watching Busta Rhymes. He was doing a little concert, right?
I saw
and I
that.
seen him yell. He was yelling at the fans.
What? Do you know where that was?
Did you see it though? They
I
had
did.
their phones.
I wonder if
was
that
like,
was in the States or if that was out of the country.
Man, he was tripping. He was like, "What are you doing with them damn phones, man? Like, let's get back to reality. Everybody's got phones on. Put the phones down and pay attention." And to me, man, I think we need more than that.
Yeah.
Oh, Ant's driving. That's what's up.
I won't get my son a phone till like 8th grade, maybe freshman year. I don't care. He's not gonna have a phone for another few years.
Nah, man. To be honest, those kids don't need a phone till they're 16, man. Why does a kid need a phone? Like I
Yeah.
watched my grandson, he's 6, right? He came here yesterday or the other day, and he had the case for the phone, but no phone in it. And he was like pretending. I'm like, who gave you a phone? He was like, oh, I tricked you. Open up, there was nothing in there. I'm like,
That's funny.
get that. But I want to say something real quick, Emerald. I hope you don't get mad. But when you guys talk to me about what I do for my parents and everything that I've done, don't ever take away this girl, man. She handles her business. She's got a similar situation to me, you know, losing her mother and taking care of her father. And I hope she doesn't get mad, but I just want her to know that when I look up to people in that regard of people who do what I'm doing and people that can understand, it puts us in a different category. She can understand what I'm going through, and I see what she's going through, but I had the utmost respect for her and what she does. And when I see people like that, Kingston, handling their business, taking care of their father, man, it just makes me go harder, man, because I realize, like, man, it's, you know, not that I don't want any praise. That's not what I'm saying, but it's good to see other people that are doing the same and really care, man. And just that to me is it's a great
Yeah,
thing.
look what all of our parents and everyone who raised us, look what they did for us. I mean, we're just merely returning the favor, a fraction of it, you know?
I can't believe that they can do that. I heard that they put blockers in concerts to block the signals. That's crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let me straighten that in. Can I do you some justice here, real quick? Not that you care. So let me just say this, Kingston. He says, take me, they take you, not answer them, right? You're scared of me, and that's the biggest misconception they have. See, Cesar is a dude the way I grew up. Not only just being Italian, but when you talk about a tough dude, that's a real life tough dude, man. And I'm not saying about just fighting. I'm talking about all the things he's overcome,
Yeah,
everything
the
he's been through.
trials, the tough hurdles, I'm
Yeah,
sure. I don't
man. I
know him
mean,
personally, but
they write books on dudes like him and what he did in his life. But that's not the best. That's not what he wants to be remembered as. You know, he wants to be remembered as the father, you know, the caretaker, the worker, because he does take care of his family. But they misconstrue that with he's not beating nobody's ass, that oh, he's a punk or maybe he forgot something. No, man. You don't have fights like he had and went through. He went. That's why I fuck with him so heavy, because he's a good inspiration, man, and a good motivational, you know, slate for you to look at, bro. Like
sure.
people look at people and say, you know, how are you uh able to do this? And he's able to do it because he's been to that other side. So rather than people, they always talk shit. Oh, he's a punk. He ain't doing it. He ain't saying nothing. No, because you guys, when you don't, when you say that and talk shit, he's looking at it like, okay. And his to-do list is, you know, not pay attention, not respond. That's how you disarm the enemy, man. And to be honest, he told me this years ago. You know, when I first came on here, he told me, man, just keep doing your thing. I had like 2 people in here, and he was like, you'll grow. And when I started implementing that, you know, it really made a big difference. As long as a lot of other people too that told me, you know. But he's a good dude. No, you can't get burned out. I hate when older people see him. Yes, yes. Yeah, man. I mean, here's the crazy thing. I had my grandmother lived in that room over there. She died here. My father's downstairs. My mother, you know, she died at the hospital. But, you know, you have to do what you do. And the only time I say break the to-do list is when you have something that takes precedent over that. Like, you know, you have to take care of your father, your mother, your grandmother, your kids, whatever. You know, sometimes things can be put on hold, but for the most part of your life, if you're trying to get shit done, man, write a list and to-do list and try to go through it and check it every day. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I do that all the time. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that you know, if you do and when you do, this is what I was looking for. I found it. This is why I do what I do. Just so you see, right? It don't matter, man. I'm doxxed anyway. You see my name. You see the list from Make the Wish. That's the thing. And it says, thank you for your kind donation of $720 on January 18th. Make the Wish Philadelphia. Bring our children, families, renewed hope, even challenging times. Now more than ever, anticipation of a wish come true helps them believe in better days ahead. Research shows that children who have wishes granted can build the physical and emotional strength that they need to fight critical illness. That's it. Doing all this is not just to give them a toy. It builds something in their mind and gives them something to look forward to. Like you're talking about a to-do list, right? And like how we're talking. That sense of accomplishment or getting things done or knowing that you feel good. Well, when these kids have people that donate and give them money and go see them or whatever, it gives them a sense of something to fight for and to live for.
Yeah.
And
No,
it says,
100%.
none of this would be possible without donors like you, meaning you guys. Your recent gifts helps ensure that no child waits even one unnecessary day to experience the hope and the joy that a wish brings. No matter the circumstances, every child deserves a childhood. Thank you again for giving children much needed hope for brighter days ahead. You are helping to make every wish come true. Together, we can continue to be a light and hope today and beyond. This is why I do my damn show.
That must make you feel good, like getting the letter too.
Well, thanks to
and
you
reading
guys,
that.
because I mean, I don't mind doing the road work and bringing stuff there, but this is from all these people, man. And when I see this and I see these kids who are unfortunate, who are still smiling, still, life's not that hard, man. Do something kind. It will come back to you. Thank you, S.C. Johnson. Never overhear it.
Yeah, very well said.
If the shoe were on the other foot, Michelle, you're right.
Wow.
God bless, man.
I know that just even seeing that statement and the few things I get hung up in my head about or this or that, it's like.
But BB from VA is a tough cookie, man, and God bless her, man, because she's really good people, and
Well,
she really.
I see where her son gets it. If that's
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he, taking care of his stuff, doing what he's doing, having MS. That's from you, BB. You instilled them values in him, that fighting spirit to keep going and not give up.
Yep.
And that's why I want this channel to never be a bully channel. I don't want to go after people. Say you can talk about me, my mother, my father, my kids. You've all done that. Guess what? I don't care, because you know what I want to talk about? How can we make this thing called life better? How can we make these people, enjoy life and not look at it as some, oh man, I got to wake up every day and be miserable. I believe that I'm blessed to have this energy or whatever God's given me. And, I want to see everybody else have it, bro. That's what this channel's about, man. Like I said, the code of this, the code to me does not mean anything to do with street shit, man. We all live by a code. What code do you live by? Will you take care of your family, or are you going to be a piece of crap? You take care of your kids, or are you going to be a piece of crap? Are you a piece of crap, or are you going to be a good person? That's what this is about, See? Look, Emerald, look. I got them.
Sticky notes.
Yeah, dude, they're unbelievable, man. They work. They really do. And I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but definitely helps.
Yeah.
How much, when did you start really, because you're younger than me, when did you start really like doing a to-do list? Was you younger or like older?
I think like 2.5 years ago, I started forcing myself to write it down.
When I was 2.5, I was writing all my
no, I'm saying like 2-3 years ago, I started just before I fell asleep at night. I would just try to put together a to-do list, at least to carry me through until the late afternoon, because I don't need to wake up in the morning and sit on my couch and scroll through my phone or just sit there and think. I have to be actively doing something,
Well, that's good though, man. You got to know that what you're doing too is a good thing, man. You've done a to-do list. You changed your life. You wrote it down. You, your son, boom, taking care of your house. Do it like every day when you got to paint, you got to write shit down. I think it's more like a motivational pen swipe. That's what I like to think, because if you really think about it, like it's a really motivating factor if you let it. I mean, it could be, I guess, negative if you keep looking at the list and you procrastinate, but if you can look at it and get shit done, I could see that it could really help.
Yeah, no, that definitely has helped me in a big way. And it's got to the point where I don't have to really do that anymore, you know?
Well, that's what's up, man. You know, today I have to I have a doctor's appointment at 2. I have this, my friend bought me this knee brace. My knee was real bad. It still is, but it has an infrared light on it, and it has
What?
it's a massage. No, check this out, right? Look at this thing. Yo.
You look like fucking RoboCop.
Yeah, but check this out, right?
Oh, what is that, dude? You showed me that, actually. Let me guess. Does that got fucking internet and Wi-Fi on it?
Nah. But check it out. See, this is all infrared, this part, and then the rest is a massager.
Oh,
you
shit.
See, like inside. Fucker.
Fumble.
You see that? You see the light? There are lights in there. I got to charge it. But let me tell you something. I don't know why everybody with a bad knee doesn't have one of them, because I'm going to keep it real with you, bro. I need a knee replacement, but the red light rejuvenates your cells, man. It's actually a slow process of, you know, rebuilding, re-tearing. The massager takes the lactic acid out, and then I don't know what it does, man, but it's 50, like completely flip side to where my knee, like I couldn't even walk, limping.
Wow, that's awesome.
That thing on, man. I do it like 4 or 5 times a day. You don't even need it that much. It'll shut off on its own, and then you got to charge it. But that thing, $20 thing. A doctor had to invent this.
That's it?
Yeah, I got to charge it. But it works so good, man. It's helped me. That's another thing. Here, let me give you a to-do list.
Isn't there something called like something red light therapy?
Yeah.
Is that what that same thing is?
Yeah, well, look, the thing I want.
Like that little.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. What I've been waiting for is I want to do stem cells, because there's such a, man. I mean, yeah, there's a slight negative that it might not work, but very few and far and in between. I would love to do that for my knee. And look, there's guys doing hair transplants now with stem cells.
They have some very good. I've seen people who are like, you know, pretty bald. They're receding, and then they start doing these new hair transplant things, and looks like a great head of hair.
Usually what they do is they take all the hair from the back and put it up front, because you don't lose it around here, right? But now they have the stem cell thing where they put stem cells inside, just like for the knee. Stem cells can rejuvenate your cells, man. Umbilical cord is where they take it from. And stem cell therapy, man, can cure almost any ailment. You think of a dementia, cancer, anything. It brings all your damaged cells back to normal, repairs them, right? But they don't really do it in the US like that. They use a different treatment to where they like use the light, the red light. That's what I'm getting at. Rejuvenates. It like helps use your own cells to rejuvenate them, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
I like that these people.
Laser therapy, yeah.
Look, Emerald said, I'm always running a list and tasking her.
Yeah.
Yes, man, this is great, S.C. Johnson. I'm glad that we're talking about this, because I believe a relationship with God is something that's to each his own, man. Do what you want to do. But for me, it's always worked for me. And look, because when you have that relationship, I think you stay grounded. And when you lose loved ones and you go through a tough time, man, I think it's just a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because you understand that, look, this is why you should never let things really take you off your game when deaths and things happen in your family. Because when you're still breathing, number one, you had that time with that person. Number two, when you really think about it and look at it, there's people that have it way worse, man. There's people sometimes like that are losing children, and there's people that are losing babies. God forbid. There's people are passing it, it's sad. And there's always somebody that has it worse, is what I'm getting at. So if we can just try to be the better version of ourselves, stop being a fucking bully, stop being a punk, stop talking shit to people, man, and keep it real, man. Life's hard, but you don't have to make it harder. Like, just you can deal with it, man. Just realize that there's nowhere in this thing called life that says every day is going to be easier. Every day could be better than the next. That's why it's called trials and tribulations. But it's up to us to figure out how we're going to embrace it. Are we going to take it in? You know what I'm saying? Are we going to stop making a to-do list because something else is in the way? No, you got to be the best version of yourself, man, and keep moving and keep fighting. And, to me, that's all I want to do. Here we go, right here.
I need to have someone show me how to successfully meditate and yoga and practice yoga.
Yeah,
I really need
I love yoga.
I need lessons on how to let go and meditate.
You know how I fixed my plantar fasciitis, Emerald? I got a tennis ball and I would rub it on the bottom of my feet. You know what plantar fasciitis is? You know what that is, Kingston?
Yeah,
That's just
issues
the heel.
with your feet.
Yeah, that's bad. It's like the tendon from your heel on the bottom, man, tightens up so bad. Dude, it's very painful. But I use a tennis ball. But yoga is I know a chick that does yoga, like steam yoga or something. She's crazy, man. She's shot out for real. She'll tell you she's got some screws loose. Yeah, like one day she'll be sitting there, talking about yoga. Next, she's screaming about something else. Look at Celia. Look, her husband always says, "What is it we need to post around the house?" I tell him so I don't forget. But when he questions things, he comes to me. That's a good one, man. That's a real good one. What do you got going on today, brother? You painting again?
No, I finished up that. I finished up the upstairs. I had to paint my bedroom, so that's all done. But I got a second lot, back lot, that I got to go weed whack and take care of that. I got to do that a couple of times this summer. It's 2 feet tall right now.
How's your mom doing, man? She doing good?
Good, yeah. She's been staying busy with work. She's gonna probably try to retire in the next year or so. She's been at the courthouse for about 25, 30 years.
She's seen all your friends come through there, mother humper.
Every day. Every day.
Her to-do list is when I see Johnny's mother, when I see Billy's,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Oh, all the time. But she knows all my friends and shit from growing up or whatever. But yeah, I'm thankful she works there. Otherwise, yeah, no, I don't know. I ain't gonna say too much.
You ain't gotta say anymore.
I probably wouldn't have a license, and I'd be in a little bit in trouble probably. So, but my grandmother, my dad's mom, she worked at the courthouse for 25, 30 years. My dad's dad, my grandfather, I never met him. He passed away in the 70s, but he was a chief inspector in New Haven, Connecticut. Crazy story. The last person that got put the death penalty in Connecticut, or the chair or whatever, he had to drive from Connecticut all the way out to California to extradite the guy back to Connecticut, and that was the last person that they did the
they don't do that anymore over there, right?
No, that was in the 60s or something. I gotta look for that article.
Yes, we do. We process it different. We definitely do. We process work and tasks differently. But Emerald, I can't believe that really didn't work. The cortisone, I never got the cortisone, but man, let me tell you something. Plantar fasciitis, man, that thing was no joke. I couldn't even move, bro, half the time. I was like, the tennis ball worked. Now, you know what I did too? I would use a tennis ball and I would use a baseball, and I would use the baseball, push it, and I would rub it down. That worked a little bit. But I just feel like, make a to-do list if you need to get shit done, man. Take notes, put them around stickies, Post-its, whatever you feel can help you get things done. Because if you're a procrastinator, man, then just try to do one thing at a time. Take your time. But once you start doing it, the gratification comes in because you're like, wow, I did that. That might jumpstart the situation too.
Yeah, I've been walking for 45 minutes every day. I cut out a lot of like the bullshit that I eat and shit, I was 190.
Thank you.
I was 189 probably 10 or 12 days ago, and I'm down to like 175.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What, you just watching?
And it all freaking goes right here too. So it's like trying to get rid of it.
Because as men, even women, man, when we get older, we build cortisol. And cortisol is really from stress, derived from stress. And when that happens, it shuts your metabolism down and everything concentrates in your midsection.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the way of life. It's gravity too, bro. You're fighting gravity. Allegedly, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shit.
Ain't that right?
And it's funny because when I called my felony, bro, I know a lot of people, but I was too proud, man, to beg. I wouldn't take anything. I didn't want any help, man. I felt like I got myself in a situation. I have to get myself out. That's funny. Yeah, Legend, have a great day, too. BB from VA, thanks for that donation, too, man. I really appreciate it. So what time you getting your day started, brother?
Pretty much right after this. I'm going to maybe make a little breakfast and
let me guess. Bacon, egg, and cheese on
I haven't been doing that. I've just been eating like 2-3 hard-boiled eggs in the morning with like a yogurt and a banana.
Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, and then I don't really try to eat anything midday, and then I'll just have like a healthy dinner. Like last night I had chicken and rice. You know, I'm like really trying to.
That's what I'm making tonight, man. I'm making chicken, shrimp, and rice. That's gonna be pretty cool.
My mom actually, she'll stop sometimes at the hospital right next to the courthouse, and they got like the cafeteria there, but they all have like all heart healthy food and shit like that. And since she's over, 65, she gets like $3 or $4 dinners.
Let me tell you a story about
my
mom. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying she'll bring those home once in a while too, which is helpful.
My mom used to go to casinos a lot, right? And
yeah, we got Mohegan and Foxwoods up here.
Yeah, I told you I have family up there, man, but in Connecticut.
Yeah, you got to come through.
I told you he paid his son's debt, $1 million drug debt in the street, my uncle. But his over there, my mom, when she would go, right, she would call us and be like, we'd be like, where the hell she at? She'd be like, oh, I'm at the casino. You hungry? What do you want? She would always come home with these vouchers, bro. She would come home with like 6 different like portions for like the family. Just bring them back. And it's like, you paid for all this? No, she would have vouchers. And I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Comps and vouchers, hell yeah.
Yeah, she would bring food.
Definitely. Yeah, you meet some cool people up there. I'm not a huge gambler, but I like to play cards like poker.
I love poker.
And they have a dope poker. They got a cool poker room at Mohegan Sun. So I'll just go up there. I've hit the high hand 2 times.
Did you?
Yeah, it's like every 4 hours. They
how much was that for?
I hit it twice. One for like $1,100 and one for like 6 something.
Good for you, man.
I think I had like quad jacks or quad 10s or something like that. And that was the high hand, or that was the best hand in the last 4 hours. So every 4 hours, they have like a pot. So whoever has the best hand in those 4 hours gets the thing.
Did you see that little bubble hand that came up? What was that? Did you see the little thumb? No, it was a thumb.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you hit okay or something? Some thumb popped up. That was cool as shit.
Oh, no. You know what I could do on YouTube? If you're watching it on YouTube, there's an arrow you could hit, and then you could hit hearts or you could hit thumbs up. You could hit.
Oh, that's what's up.
Salute.
Me too, BB from VA. Have a blessed day. I hope your visit goes great. Tell that doctor if he doesn't make you all right, you got some people going to come see him.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Someone try to hit a bunch of hearts. See if they'll fly up the screen.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that shit. Where's the hearts at?
You got to be doing it from YouTube, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have.
What else is up, brother?
YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on there too much longer. I got a couple things I gotta do. I gotta run. I gotta go to doctors at 2:30, but I gotta go make my dad some breakfast.
Yeah,
Probably
you
gonna
got to
make
get
him
after
hard-boiled
that
eggs.
to-do list.
Yeah, I do. The one that I had for him though was like, implanted in my brain every day. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow too, man. I'll be here. I'm gonna
Copy
try to be
that.
here every day, man, unless something comes up that's, I
Yeah.
couldn't be
No,
here.
this is like such a perfect time frame for me. Like, the 9 to 10, 9 to 10:30 and shit like that. It's a good
Yeah, damn
it's a
straight.
great time frame, bro, Get the
See,
day
look, Lance
rolling.
knows.
That's it.
Yeah, we I would like to, you're football, you like football, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I've been seeing there's a lot of talks going on, man. Where I want to see what these camps are gonna look like.
What's that?
I want to see what these camps are gonna be like for football,
Oh
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Training camp. Yeah, I can't wait, bro. Aaron
Sixers
Rodgers.
just signed somebody else.
Oh, Paul George. He's gonna be wearing Kobe's number 8 in Philly. Paul
Yeah, but
George.
here's the deal though, Emerald. The thing about testosterone is, as a man, once you get over 30 years old, your growth hormone and testosterone can drop between 1 to 3 points every year. So if you're at 100% at 30 years old, now you're 31, 32, 33. Now you're going down, could be 99, 97%. Each year goes down 2, 3, 4. It can be very, very debilitating for some of us because I do suffer from low testosterone, man. I was but that I'm able to do different things like certain diet tricks, eating right and training that can help. Oh yeah, see, he's always eating good, Lance. You can tell any dude that wears the shades like he does, man. He's serious. You can tell he's that regimented, man. I like that shit. That's good.
Heck yeah.
See, yeah, he's good. You know what? I'll tell you though.
That was so corny seeing his name get drafted. Like, how could
Now here's the thing, though. You got a
I
father
think
and
it's cool
son.
though. I think that's
It's
cool.
cool to play together, but that's like now you got what I'm saying is like even like when you have all these people, you have all the Kobe, Shaq, all these great players on one team. Like that's what makes hockey different. They don't really you can't put the Wayne Gretzky, Marilyn Lemieux. They weren't all on the same team, man. Hockey runs way different.
Yeah. Never got into hockey. I heard playoff hockey's fucking awesome.
Look at that hard-boiled egg on toast with avocado. Oh wait, rye toast, avocado, salt, pepper, and Emerald, you know what? You keep talking like this, you're gonna have to cook for us, man. I want to taste some. When I make it avocado toast, it never comes out right.
Yeah, LeBron's son averaged like 3 points for USC and he played like 10 or 12 games. Granted, he had like a little bit of a heart condition and stuff like
Nepotism,
that.
bro. Yeah, it is 20 times more than women, but women have the same thing though with estrogen. Your estrogen in your body is like testosterone, and you have testosterone just like men have estrogen. Yeah, men are stronger than women, but let me tell you something, Emerald. Maybe in the physical when it comes to lifting weights and shit, but when it comes to the mind, you guys are way stronger, man. And to me, the mind is the most strongest thing in the body. I mean, you can't I don't think you can argue that. I think women are way stronger, man. I mean,
Heck
they
yeah.
go through childbirth, everything
I
they
was
go
just going
through.
to say, do you think we would be able to give birth, bro?
No,
Come
not at
on.
all. No.
Crazy.
Bro, I remember when I used to get stomach ulcers when I was a kid.
Even a
And
kidney stone sounds like, oh man, pull the
yeah,
plug.
man.
Kidney stone, pull my plug.
Women, Emerald, women also have a 20 times more pain threshold than we do. You're definitely stronger. Women are stronger.
I know
That's why
that's why my old girlfriend would be like, "Oh, you got the man flu?" Like, "Oh, I'm dying. I just got like I'm sneezing a little bit and
yeah,
coughing."
yeah, yeah.
The chick's got her arm hanging off, but she's like, "Ah, that's cool. Well, we'll patch this up." They're much tougher than us.
Yeah, basketball is going to be good this year too, man. Sixers, they got a new guy. We'll see what happens.
See,
But football
basketball and
can't.
baseball seasons are so long. I can't start paying attention until after like the All-Star break halfway. football I could watch all year round. Every
Yeah, well,
game, every football game means something. Not every baseball game means something, you know?
yeah, I mean, unless you get them baseball, but and people who love baseball, man, they go crazy. Hey, look at him. Look at this motherfucker, Mike.
What's
Mike,
up, Big Mike?
yo, Mike. You might be you might be part woman, and I don't mean on the feminine side. I'm talking about the pain threshold because I watched you sit there. While like I said, he had that accident, and he's just sitting there like this on the end, standing there like this. I'm like, this dude, man. God bless him, man. That was perfect timing, bro.
I popped into
That was perfect time.
I popped into one of his shows. I think maybe Saturday or Sunday. I was watching one of his lives for a little bit. Cool dude. I was
Yeah,
watching
he's really down to earth, man, and he knows what he's doing when he toes the line, man. He doesn't ever bash clubs. I love that shit about him. When I'm not really I wasn't a big fan of the biker news because the talking about the clubs and all that. Like I could do that all day, but I think that he does it in a different way, man, and he's respected because he is a part of that life, and he's not. There's no sense like. You can talk about the news, but do it in a way the way he does it. Don't do it in a way and badmouth people. Because there's some guys, I won't say no names, that try to talk shit about clubs, and I don't like that shit. He never does that. That's
like I was
Norwegian guy.
Like I was saying on here yesterday, if you're gonna be a reporter or you got to be like right down the middle of the line. You gotta, all day, buddy.
Look, she said, Emerald said women have stronger sense of smell. Yes, I believe that too. Definitely. Because you guys can smell bullshit before we can smell it. Yeah, he's going on at 11, Mike, I believe, as always.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Women have better immune systems for real? No, you're right, Mike. You have to have unbiased. It's crazy, man. Look, we got a guy in here, Norwegian guys from Norway. This is my guy, man. He's always comes in positive, no negative. Stop by. How you doing, Code? What's up? That's the shit that I
this is
what'd you catch, Mike?
Nice community.
He said I went fishing in the backyard. I got drunk. Mike, that sounds like a great time, bro.
That's a couple wins right there.
Yeah, dude, you're in the backyard. You get drunk, pass out on your own grass. I mean, that's friggin' awesome. Damn, yo, did you see these new catfish? I don't know where they're from, Mike. I'm asking Kingston too because I like to fish. They have these teeth, these big catfish, man. They're giant. They'll bite your hand off. You ever see the noodlers? They go right in there and just put their arm in, man.
Yeah. Dude, when I was young, my brother and my dad and myself were fishing, and my brother caught a pretty good-sized catfish, but the catfish was actually pregnant. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, it was really crazy. Pregnant catfish.
I love doing that, man. I love going fishing, man. Around here, though,
memories are going, fishing and shit like that with my dad.
We only have. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, they got them freaking.
Yeah, teeth. Bro. Hey, look, we got Kate. Hello, Kate. Good day, mate. How are you?
That's my dad's wall of death up there.
You're drinking a spot of tea, huh? No wankers in here today, yo.
You can't get the camera right. Where?
UK Kate. That's what's up, man.
Got a bunch of antlers up there.
Oh, that's what's up. So you hunt too, huh?
No, I never got into hunting. I like fishing, but never been into hunting like that. He was a big outdoorsman and shit. I mean, even like my dad's father passed away when he was like 17 or 18, and my dad had 3 younger sisters. So I mean,
oh wow.
That's
now here's the crazy thing.
What I'm trying to do and step up and shit like that, it's like nothing compared to what my dad had to do at like half my age, Had to hunt and fish for dinner. And
he's still mad. My son's not talking to me. He's still mad at me. He came home for the shore. He's mad at me.
Oh, nice. He was down Wildwood. Yeah, my son got into it with me last night too because I said a few things he didn't like.
Emerald. I mean, Muggsy, hope you're having a great day, brother. Yeah, no, I just if you got to get shit done, man, get a to-do list, man. Write shit down. Make sure that you have things that
get her done.
Yeah, that thumbs up. And don't forget that when you leave here at 11 o'clock, go see my boy Mike Ball. He'll be doing a show. Let's see, matter of fact, let's put Mike on the spot today. Let's see what he's talking about today. Let's see. Hold on.
Oh.
I don't know. Does he have anything planned for today? Oh, yeah. Mike, you're hilarious, Mike. You're nuts, bro. You're nuts. You're gonna look what he's doing. I gotta share this.
Yeah.
This is great, bro. This is great. A neurologist doctor has been 15 times to the White House. They won't tell you who he is or what he's there for. I'm not trying to make fun of the president. It is what it is. But look, here goes Mike right here. This is him. Let me try to expand this shit. There we go. Look at his title. Hold on. Mike, you're fucking nuts, bro. I love it. I think it's great. Joe Biden, doctor reveals status. I don't know if he did or not, Mike. I think it's great. But look at his people, man. Look. SNS, my brother. He's up in here. Damn straight, man.
Joe Biden reminds me of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. And Kamala Harris is Smithers.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is great, Mike.
I gotta try to buy one of those Donald Trump mugshot t-shirts of his mugshot.
You know what the funny thing is, man? I watched these people last night talk about they were talking about Trump and how he's this and that, detriment to society. Let me tell you all something right now. I could care less who you support because I'm not really political like that. I am, but I don't like to share it. But I will say this. Nobody could tell me when you look, this is a detriment to this is elder abuse. I believe that. You have a guy up there definitely should be home, healing, getting himself together. And his wife and son, whoever's got him out here running this damn country and doing what he's doing, and we're getting laughed at. Not only that, how could you're taking naps at 8 o'clock at night? Remember that old Hillary ad? Who's going to be there to answer the phone 3 a.m? Like they're saying his son is advising him, his wife.
Everybody else but him.
This is elder abuse, but they say, oh, Trump's the same age. The cognitive is totally different, man. And I don't think anybody else you put in that place, I won't care who it is, they're not going to get rid of him because even if he goes, the money has to go to Kamala. She's next in line. And if you look at her track record, she's locked up more people, especially African Americans, than anybody for
non-violent drug charges.
Little marijuana charge and everything. So, Mike, that's a great topic today, man.
And then she was laughing about it too.
Oh, definitely.
You know,
I don't. Scotland.
Isn't Michelle?
Oh, yeah, for living in Scotland, I can do that accent too from Scotland. Yeah, no, you got it, Mike. The Breakfast Club. That's his Breakfast Club, he calls them.
Yeah, we fish a little bit. I got a couple videos or shorts with my son and I fishing.
That's what's up. Yo, is he really speaking into the microphone or is that computer generated? Because let me tell you something. Go back to the CIA and look what they did with masks years ago. They have these masks that these people put on, and you can't tell a difference. Except, and I didn't even know this. Did you ever see that time when Beyonce was doing an interview and she sat down and her stomach, she was supposed to be pregnant, and her stomach folded and it creased? I didn't even know that. They could do whatever they want, man.
Oh yeah, just like Mrs. Doubtfire, where they made her whole facial mask and all that shit.
Yeah,
They
and look,
they can make it so realistic now. It's crazy.
they talk about democracy and defending Trump's did this stuff to democracy. Da, 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 da. But the bottom line is, who's a more to democracy a threat? My parents came. Let me say this because I say this proud. My parents are immigrants. They came here from Italy. They didn't just hop the fence. They had to come in here the right way on a merit system, right? Look what they did. They adopted the American flag. The migrants that are coming in here, man, you got grown men in their 20s, military. These guys should be in their country, fight for this country. The children, why is there 100,000 children lost? Nobody knows nothing about it. Why are these women got to get harassed 20, 30 times a day? You know what I mean, the R word. I'm not going to say it. 20, 30 times a day on the journey. All the drugs that's coming through. Oh, that's really good for us. It's really good. No, it's not. And people think you don't have to be, you don't hate migrants. You don't hate immigrants. That's not what it's about. It's about reality. Look, it's just like with yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, how can you have a good home? If we don't take care of this country, how can you have a good country? What is going to be left? All the people coming over here, I'm going to be honest, even I don't like the far right and I don't like the far left. But what I hate about the far left is their whole concept on religion is you can't think this, and and teaching kids at 5 and 6 years old in schools what to be, genderism.
Yeah, that's just all fucked up.
That's some bullshit, man. The thing is, what you should teach kids in school, teach them not only just history, teach them finance, teach them education. The education is what's killing our country. These kids are believing all this bullshit on YouTube, and the Democrats putting this guy up here like this. What they're doing is saying again, but the world sees it now.
They're tripling down on it.
Yeah, but they got caught now. Everybody sees this guy's. He's Mike Ball when he's drunk. He's Mumbo Jumbo Joe, and that's the truth.
No, it's crazy.
They're here to divide us, man. You know it, Todd. You know it.
Yo, it's just like this. It's like I may love my neighbor to death, but that doesn't mean I should leave all my doors unlocked and just have an open invite for my neighbor to come in. You know what I mean? Like, that's your privacy. That's your, I don't know. It's just.
Look, here's the deal, right? I don't hate Joe Biden. I don't wish anything bad on him. But when you see an old man like that and going through what he's going through, he should be getting right now. He's got the best health care at his fingertips. He should be taking care of himself, and his family should be doing that. It doesn't matter who they put up against Trump. It really doesn't, because I know history and I study politics. I'm telling you, man, the only thing, what don't people like about Trump? He's a pompous ass. They don't like this. He talks.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, I don't like all that rah-rah, but at the end of the day, I seen his record and what he did, and you got this guy's record. So
he has a track record. So a lot of people say he might have been one of the better presidents of the 21st century. I mean,
bro, let's look at it this way. Why did Obama, Bush, and Clinton, they've only gave to black African-American colleges, they only secured funds for 2 years at a time. Trump did it for 10.
Wow.
Opportunity zone, Second Step Act, all that. Whether you like the dude or not, we were booming. We had more reserves in this country. Why do we need Russia? Why do we need these other countries? When you do that, look, I didn't want to get into all this shit. But I'm not saying Trump's the answer. I'm saying what this guy's doing right here is single-handedly making our country weak. We look like a bunch of fools. There's no respect on the internet. These kids are going wild, shooting people on the internet. You got all the drugs going on, man. No, this country's in a shit show, and somebody needs to stand up. And look, here's what I say about Trump, whether people don't like him or not. I could care less. That's your opinion. I respect it. But here's a guy who doesn't need this bullshit, been indicted 60,000 times, didn't take a paycheck while he was president.
Right.
The only president that didn't take a paycheck, he could be off in his airplane doing whatever he wants, man. I believe he cares about this country. Do I think that I don't think he's, I think he looks at people who are idiots as idiots. If you're trying to make a point, you're unsuccessful, I think he calls it out. I think people think he's an idiot. I understand all that, but the bottom line is, who's going to get this shit done, man? We as a people, like Todd says, the only way to get this together, man, is everybody come together and realize that we're better as one than apart. But it seems like it never works, man.
You know what I like to watch are all of Trump's old interviews and all of his old
Yes,
clips from
Emerald.
like the 80s talking about presidency and talking about
Saying the same shit.
exactly 40
same
years
shit.
ago. 40 years ago. I don't know if you heard about the recent like Zelensky and Putin thing, but there's like over 5 million men from Ukraine who left Ukraine and went wherever they could to, you know, obviously to run from the war and not fight and stuff like that. So there's over 5 million Ukrainian men who are not in Ukraine. They're around the world. Now Zelensky is basically saying that everybody who fled needs to kind of come back and fight and this and that. And if they don't, they won't renew visas and they won't basically, you don't come back and fight your wife, your kids, like a lot of that stuff down the line is going to kind of be messed up with your family. So
Yes.
so what Putin did was he said, anyone from Ukraine that fled that wants to come to Russia, I will give you a free visa to either live there, not live, you know, live wherever they want. So now he's going to try to get all these Ukrainian men to come to Russia to live or to get a visa to go elsewhere.
But the thing is this, bro. Like, look, the government need to put a cap on the age of presidents. I believe in that. I'm with you.
For sure.
I believe that. I'm with you. Emerald says no child left behind. That's the biggest thing. That's why these kids are running rampant. There's no education. What are they listening to? Who are they looking at? YouTubers? I mean, these guys, I watched a guy, literally, I watched a video of a guy on camera. His buddy was recording, and he robbed a dude on camera, stripped him down, took his sneaks, his hat, took his chain, all that. Right on camera, didn't care. Like, where's the self-respect that any educated, hey, Bliss Chris, any educated individual, youngin' or not, well, that dude wasn't a youngin', would know what comes after that. First off, you dummy, you're online, you're on the internet. People are going to see you. Number one. Number two, you're taking something from somebody. What's the outcome to that? You might get away, but what's the outcome of that negative energy you put in the world? It's coming back to you. Sooner or later, you're going to be the one getting posted up with something on you, and somebody's going to take all your shit, or could go the other way and something's going to happen. It's going to be bad. And these are uneducated kids, man. It just, you know, when they put that power in their hand, bro, they think that's it. But what comes behind that is vicious. And even the war in Ukraine and what they have going on there, we're sending billions of dollars over there, right? Now, Israel's our ally. Ukraine's not even in NATO. Why are we not taking care of our homeless problem, our veterans, these kids over here that are starving, going to bed at night? Maybe the parents are messed up, or maybe one mother's struggling. We need to do more of that. The lady who took over in Philly is trying to shut Kensington down. I mean, a lot of places in Kensington are moved, but what do you do with the people? The migrants are in hotels and all that, right? Why can't our homeless over here? Like, look, the bottom line is you got to build up people's self-worth and educate, man. You can't just, man, I could say so much, but I don't want to.
Yeah, it almost seems like Zelensky wants the war to continue and like wants to kind of keep that going. I mean, I don't know a whole lot about it, so I guess I shouldn't make a statement like that. But
Bliss, Chris, I know the statistic, and I'm glad you brought it up because I was thinking of it a little while ago. 66% of all Baltimore kids are illiterate. Oh, that's great, Baltimore.
I just saw a clip of a 5th grade teacher saying like more than 75% of students are at like a 2nd grade reading and writing level. Like,
look,
they're years behind.
Trump was a Democrat. Trump was a Democrat, and that's what I liked about Trump when he came out and said, I was a Democrat. I used the system. I know what this is all about. I know what these people are out. He shed light on it, and then he didn't take a paycheck. And I know people, my sister, she's a Trumpster. Look, I could care less because once you become a president, let me say this. Once you become a president and you have Secret Service, you're part of the establishment.
Right.
Not saying that Trump does what they do, but you have Secret Service detail that's always in talks with the other Secret Service detail. probably privy to information that he's not. But the Democratic machine, what they have going on is what they did with Biden, man. That's their own detriment. For years, they've done shit, just like far-right Republicans have done shit to get votes. And I think like this, look, I feel in my eyes that this is my opinion only, does not reflect that of Kingston. I believe that this guy right here, he's just like a lot of them. They're warmongers. What war did we have when Trump was in office? Let's just say that. What war did we have? Where? He went to North Korea, shook his hand. Him and Putin were talking. Who does Putin want as president? He said he wants Joe Biden. Easy, because they give him what they want. Like, Trump's the dude that I believe you don't have to like him. You don't have to like his mannerism, but I believe he loves this country. And I believe that he cares what's going to happen to this country. I'm not saying Biden doesn't.
His heart's in the right place, Trump.
The only reason why I have these immigrants and migrants is not for anything other than a vote. They don't care about these people because Obama was the first one to put them in cages. He was the first one. Let's call him how we see him. I could care less who you vote for. I look, I don't like none of them. I think they're all shady, man. I think that politics is a shady, muddy, dark waters, man. And you have to really be careful.
I heard Warren Buffett make an awesome statement the other night on a video. He was like, hey, you know how you could start consistently knocking down our national debt is basically if you're not paying it off at like a certain percent and it gets below 5% or however he numbered it, then all the people in Congress are going to lose their seat or they're going to be fined, or I forgot.
It's called the interest. They're protected, bro.
Right.
They know look, all these special interests. Let me tell you what makes this country. The drug companies, right? Now, remember, every drug that's made is derived from a plant. That's just reality. It's from nature. Like, it's all come, Western medicine has all come from, whether it was Indians that started or whoever, the indigenous. This is where this all comes from. The fact that they can't cure, the cure for cancer and all this and that, it's a bunch of shit. Everything's there. If you don't believe me, go watch Vlad TV. Remember the guy who boosted the price of EpiPen and the AIDS medicine? Yeah. He did like 7 years. Yep. He was just talking about all that, how big pharma. Look, at the end of the day, I don't believe any of those politicians really care about us.
Of course not.
I think when you think about the country, I think our best shot, all we have is two people, Trump and Biden. I will go with Trump because I already seen what he did. And I don't have to like this, but I'd rather have a little bit of this, knowing, and then not this guy. These guys telling you, they were Joe, the dude from Morning Joe. They were saying for months, all these Democrat operatives saying that Biden was the best. He's the strongest he's ever been. He had the debate performance. He did a thing with George Stephanopoulos. He's a Democrat cohort. He looked like crap on that interview. I mean, you're lying to the man. This is elderly abuse. I think it's stupid. I think what we as American people shouldn't worry about who's in office. We should worry about what's reality. What's reality is inflation. What's reality is crime. What's reality is drugs. What's reality is homeless. What's reality is prostitution. What's reality is single mothers. Why are every kid born in this country and others, well, mostly this country, 40% to a single mother? Why is the parenting? What happened to being a father and a mother staying in the house? I mean, we have to get to the root of that. The drugs pacify that. The crime pacifies that. It's like shiny object over here to distract from there. That's what I don't like about the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. But I'll tell you what, the one thing about Trump you can't say is we watched Biden lie. They've lied. I'm not saying Trump doesn't lie a little bit, but his whole life's on the line, man. The guy's been pretty straight from what I see. What's he lying about? Everything he talks about, what he did, he did. Does he exaggerate on his wealth? Probably. His looks? Probably. His statue? Probably. But that's just an exaggeration, man. I mean, I
think there were either zero or a very low number of like soldier deaths in that 4-year term where Trump was president.
You don't
Geez,
what?
look at how we got out of Afghanistan.
Thank
Look
you,
how
Ravi.
terrible that was. That was such a bad look, and we left our own Americans stuck over there with no help. And I mean, just a bunch of incompetent people trying to run a country.
But the bottom line is you got to say this. No matter who the frig is in office, does that make you a better person or a worse person?
No,
You still have,
it comes down to many other factors. You're right.
yeah, you got to be your best version of yourself. You got to treat people with respect. You got to do good things, man. When you see women, open up the door to a convenience store, wherever you're at, show respect. How you doing, sir? How you doing, man? Veterans, whatever. That's something that no president's going to give you. When they talk about Trump and this and that, and he's the reason. No, man, no man or woman can make you be anything. When you're an adult, you're held responsible for your own. So that's the only thing I don't like. You don't have to like Trump, but stop blaming him for everybody else's attitude. I look at it this way. January 6th, all those people that did what they did, you broke property, whatever. But what about these other people that just stormed the colleges in New York and the DA just let them all go?
Yeah.
They broke shit, broke windows. Look, it used to be until I think when Lyndon B. Johnson came in office, used to be Democrats, Republicans. You had Tip O'Neill, Newt Gingrich. That was the last time, 1990, Bill Clinton. He was a Republican, Tip O'Neill. They came together and they worked together. You don't have that anymore because there's so much hatred. Political became a pissing contest, man.
Yeah.
You see who could piss on each other the worst. So I don't know. You
No,
gotta be
you're
careful.
right. Yeah, absolutely right.
Exactly. No politician. My mother said politicians, you can't trust them.
And that's why I really liked Trump in the beginning, because he's kind of one of us.
That's my saying, Todd. 0.13 coming back. At the end of the day, though, this is what we lack as a country. And I'll leave with this. Just because if I vote for Trump or you vote for Biden or however it may be, you shouldn't hate another human being for who they vote for. You should be able to have a conversation and talk to people and not be so negative and treat people like crap just because of who they vote for. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a different outcome, So the political thing, man, has divided the whole country, man. People are, but I'll tell you, I'm in the city. I'm down in the hood. I see a lot of people supporting Trump. I don't know what's going to happen, man, because I think that at the end of the day,
I just want to see our nation get back above water and people start getting along and start pulling together instead of pushing apart.
Well, the Supreme Court and Big Pharma run this country. And if anybody thinks that Joe Biden's sitting there and he really has a say in the matter, you're fully mistaken. The same way, even with Trump, it showed you with Trump. The whole Russia thing was a hoax. His attorney general could have shut that down. But no, they had to make him look, however, the same way now they're trying to look what they did to Biden now, the Democratic Party. Don't take my word for it. They're all coming against him. He has to step down. He has to step down. What are you going to do this late in the game? All the money goes to Kamala. What, you're going to step down? You put Gavin Newsom? How many people? I can't stand that dude. Is he a good speaker? Yes. Look what he did to California.
Fucking crazy.
He was the same guy that when COVID came, he was out in a restaurant telling you to stay home masked up, and he was eating in a restaurant. These people are all full of crap.
Yep.
I could care less.
Yeah, they're not on the same. These politicians aren't on the same playing field as us citizens. That's why it's just such a.
But I'll leave you with this. Remember this. Every president, ex-president, congressman, look at Obama. What's the first thing he did when he moved to Washington or Myrtle Beach? Built a big fence around his house. What's that? A border wall. Mark Zuckerberg, Mr. You go on Facebook and you type something and they take it out of there because they don't like it. What did he do? A big fence around his house.
Yeah, he don't want no
fences.
Privacy.
Make good neighbors, man.
Yeah. He don't want his privacy out there, right?
It's not like we don't want people here. Bring them in. My parents are immigrants, but you got to bring good people here, man, that have an interest of
have good
what
values,
we have.
Good people,
right, man.
That can contribute, not
Yes, Emerald. Yeah, I have an IG. Here we go. Hold on. Hello?
Yeah, his Instagram is Codestagram. Code of the gram.
My dad, you hear my dad? He's like, yeah, I'm ready for breakfast.
Haha. Code.
Yeah, I heard that movie was good. Blood Over Money. That's true.
Hey, before we wrap it up here, anybody in the what you call it, the chat? Anybody have any good shows they follow or watch that are new? I need to find me.
Yeah, bro. You want a good one? I'll tell you two good ones. You ever see Mayor of Kingstown?
No.
You gotta watch that. You gotta watch that, bro.
Isn't that with Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, unbelievable. And here's another one too, right?
Well, I'm the mayor of Kingston, but not Kingstown.
No, but there's a new one out called Hotel Cocaine. It's based in the 80s, and it's did you ever see the Mayans? Or how about the Law and Order, the Spanish dude?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He's the big he's runs a in Miami. He runs, it's based in the 80s. It's like, everybody, the drugs and all that, the cops.
Wait, he was in Law and Order or no?
He was in Law and Order. I forget his name, man.
SVU or no?
No, I'll show you. Hold on. It's a great show, man. Here we go. You ready? You know this guy? You've seen him before, right?
Oh, hell yeah. I like that dude. He's cool.
Yo, listen. So his brother's a big drug lord. Look at this too. Check this out. Wait, hold up.
These are both on Netflix or Hulu?
Yeah, but check this out though. You ready? No, this is it on Netflix? I don't know. I don't know which one it's on. I have the home cable too. But see, look, Michael Chiklis. Remember this dude from The Shield? The bald-headed dude? He was in what's the name too?
Breaking Bad?
Yeah, he was in that too.
Yeah.
I think he was in. And this guy, he's another Spanish dude that's it's a great show, man. It's pretty cool. I think it's on Prime. I don't know where it's at.
I'm gonna watch an episode of each of those tonight, bro.
Yeah, but they're good, man. I'm telling you, they'll catch you up. The Sandman. I didn't see that yet. Was that good?
I used to watch the 60 Days In show. I want to be a contestant on 60 Days In.
He said they're all damn turncoats. That's the truth, man. Look, you seen what they did. They lied and told you about Biden. They said all this. And did you notice everything that they like with Biden, what he is like they accuse Trump of all this shit, man. Look, Trump's 78 years old, never took a drink in his life, never did drugs, man. And I know people don't like him with all this and that, but I'd rather have him than Biden. That's just reality, man. And I've been saying this. I voted for him the first time. I voted for him the second time. And I respect people that don't like him. I really understand why. But let's not confuse that with what our country was like in 4 years that he was there, because that's the truth.
Yep.
Look, Emerald says, I literally have not watched TV. That's good. But I want to tell you what the show.
I wouldn't say that, UK Kate. Sometimes I find myself just watching Lifetime.
Yeah, Kingston is a very emotional side to him.
I watch Lifetime sometimes. I'm like, that's two thumbs up.
They got there's some good movies on Lifetime, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, straight up.
Craigslist.
I got to go make him some breakfast. But again, man, as we always say, Kingston, thanks for coming by. It's a beautiful discussion. Look, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who you vote for, man. Go for what you know, what you feel is right.
Yeah, vote
and then
for
at
Code.
the end of the day, here you go. I said it. Thank you, Bliss Chris. 4 years. What war? No war. Do you remember when Biden came in Afghanistan and kids were hanging in a plane trying to leave? One plane to get everybody out? Because they look at these people as votes. That's what it's about.
Nope.
But love, respect, and prayers to family. Yeah, it's expensive. But I have to go feed my dad. Stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest. And I'll be back tomorrow, Kingston. I don't know if you'll be here. I always love when you come by. It's good discussion.
Yeah. Nah, for sure, man. I enjoy popping up for a bit, bullshitting. And,
look at this. Oh, Bliss Chris, you're hitting them hard with this. I didn't want to touch that, but you did. I don't want to say it. But let me give you one shocking fact that you guys might not know. Maybe you do. Here's why I don't get so upset about the election. Look at all the presidents. Look at their lineage. Look at where it all derives from. Look at the bloodlines. They're all related. They all descend from kings in England. You can look that up, and I'll show you right now, real quick before we go. Look at this. You ready? Guys, I'm going to shock you right now. So the next time you're putting Trump or Biden before each other, don't get too worked up because this is the truth and this is reality. You guys can't read that, right? All right, so let me tell you what it says. With the exception of Martin Van Buren and perhaps Dwight D. Eisenhower, every president has ancestors from the British Isles, which in turn makes many of them distantly related to one another. John F. Kennedy was of pure Irish descent. Van Buren was of Dutch lineage, and Eisenhower was of German. Look. Here you go. All presidents are direct descendants of King John. Like, that's what I'm saying. They're all related, man. They're all to the same bloodline, man. It's the truth.
Crazy. Makes sense. Keep it in the family.
Good, Bliss, Chris.
Yeah, great 2-hour conversation today.
Yes, Freemasons, definitely. Yes, they're all related. They're all related. Every president has ancestors come from England. They're all related. They're all family. That's why, if you think about it, just like the Rockefellers did, just like the Rothschilds, Rothschilds used to keep their fortune so intact. They would breed within, like they would have cousins hooking up and have all the life insurance policy go back to the brand, to the trust. Oh, yeah. You too, guys. I got to get going. I got to go help him out. Guys, have a blessed day, man. We'll see you back tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll catch you in the morning, Code. I'll hit you up later, bro.
Yeah, hit me up later. God bless everybody. See ya.